Do not touch anything. I'll be right back. What did you do? Don't press that again.
Did you see that? A complete cinematic cartoon made entirely with Seedance 2.5 in 1080p. That's honestly crazy. I'm a 2D and 3D animator myself, and what really excites me about this is being able to get this level of character consistency and accurate storytelling without dealing with complicated animation software. It's seriously impressive. Today, I'm going to show you how to use multiple characters and locations in the same animation without losing consistency or getting style drift. And on top of that, I'll show you how you can even use Seedance 2.5 in 1080p for free. Let's get into it. First, you need an idea. If you don't have one, you can easily use Claude Fable 5. And if you want to save some money, you can go with Opus 5 instead. It's cheaper while still giving you very solid results. I had an idea involving multiple characters, and Claude helped me develop the entire concept and write all the prompts I needed for the project, from the character sheets all the way to detailed and accurate video prompts. The important part is that you can easily connect Claude to the Higgsfield platform through MCP. That makes it much easier to generate all your reference images while giving you access to all the different generators. And for video generation, you can use Seedance 2.5 in 1080p through early access. And here's the really good news. After signing up, you also get 5 free generations without paying anything. I've added the early access link in the description, so go check it out and get started before the offer ends. I generated all of my reference images manually using the prompts Claude created for me. And to make the workflow easier, I saved everything in separate folders. The great thing is that Seedance 2.5 supports up to 50 references, so you really don't have to worry about running out of references for a project like this. For the character sheets, I definitely recommend including different facial expressions as well. I personally recommend Nano Banana Pro, but if you want even more detail, you can also use GPT Image 2 or Seedream 5. I also generated all the locations and objects I needed. And most importantly, I created character size sheets, which can be extremely helpful for keeping the scale and proportions consistent throughout the animation. Now we're ready to move on to the video generation. Here you need to add all of your references and paste in the prompt. All the references are already mentioned in the prompt in the correct order, so you just need to sort them accordingly. Some of them are also optional and aren't needed for the first part. Now everything is ready. Just set the duration to 30 seconds and choose your aspect ratio and resolution.
Do not touch anything. I'll be right back. What did you do? Don't press that again.
The result is pretty good. It follows the style really well, and I think the camera work was designed and executed beautifully. Everything feels consistent and works well together. Apart from a couple of small issues like a few extra portals and the final frame being a little too static, there's not much to complain about. You can easily fix these by regenerating the video or giving it to Claude for review. For the second part of the animation, you have 2 options. You can either use the extend feature to continue directly from the first video, or you can repeat the same workflow as before and add the generated video or its final frame to your references. I'm going to use the extend feature this time. I'll select all the references along with the entire first video here. You can choose whether you want to add another 30 seconds to the beginning or to the end of the video. After that, make sure to check the prompt and confirm that all the references are mentioned correctly. And now this part is ready. But as usual, I want to make the story a little more engaging by adding a few insert shots. If you've watched my previous videos, you know I usually do this by generating a few additional scenes in different locations and then adding them to the main animation. This time I want to generate some extra scenes showing the main red-haired girl on her date, as well as her journey back home. And just like before, we can easily create these scenes using Seedance 2.5.
Until now worries, cast it, I restore.
I combined all the videos together, and here's the final result. I hope you found this useful. Until next time, stay creative.
Do not touch anything. I'll be right back. What did you do? Don't press that again.
Till now worries, cast it, I restore.
Everybody, freeze!
Sorry. Get down! Give it!